Morning. Hello. I'm just checking I wasn't muted. I was muted last time, wasn't I? Hello, everyone. How are we doing? Happy Saturday. I've got a horrible cold. I'm going to come out straight with it first thing this morning. I don't feel great, but I really wanted to stream. So here we are. So if I need to run off and blow my nose and stuff, you'll know why. But pump up the jam. Good morning. It's very dark in here, isn't it? I could probably make it a bit lighter, but oh well. It's cozy morning vibes is what we're doing. Love the unrelated Belgian techno classics. Very related though, Fister. Very related, but only in a way. Yeah, wasabi will help your nose. Good callback from you there, Reese. Very nice. Yeah, how's it unrelated? To be fair, to a newcomer, for a first-time chatter, it is indeed very unrelated, but we've got history with it. Is the read and fist. No longer teaching and still getting cold pain. I've got the same cold, honestly, that I think I've had for over a month. Like, I have it for a few days. I feel like I've got over it, and then it's back again. It's back with a vengeance at the moment. It's kind of annoying with the timing to try and, you know, start doing things that aren't teaching. But I feel, generally, I feel okay. It's just, I have like an hour where it knocks me out, and I've just got this going on with my voice. And like basically snot everywhere. But we've got an idea. We've got all my drinks. Ask me what my drinks are, chat. Somebody say, what are your drinks, Clates? No one's going to do it now. I know you. I know you all too well. But I've got an array to try and see me through, to put me right, hopefully. It could go to just in a bottle. That's fair. I'll take that. We've got, not sponsored, so I should probably do that, shouldn't I? Not sponsored, fizzy water from Italy. The premium brand, my favourite. You would not be surprised to see. We've got a coffee. Get your coffee cups up. Shut up, Will. That wasn't even the thing there. We've got a coffee. Get your coffee cups up if you've got one in there. Cheers to you guys. You give it Cat, she gives it you. Give it Cat, gives it you. Barney loves me. I mean, it probably is something like that, yeah. Although Cat hasn't been ill the whole time, which is quite amazing, isn't it? I just think I don't know. I just need to eat more vegetables, maybe. I've been trying to have like ginger shots and stuff. It's just nothing seems to be working. Probably should go to the doctors if it goes on much longer, but we move. Not sponsored Tory water, exactly. But we've got coffee, which is much nicer. Cheers, everyone. And then, guess at the final drink, everybody. Let's have guesses. I don't know why I'm being so game show host this morning, rather than just talking to you normally, but guess it. Any guesses? My missus has been making ginger shots. I actually considered doing that today, but I've just been buying, you know, the big one where you get like loads of shots in there. Squash? It's not. Is it proper coffee or decaf? It is decaf, actually. H2O. We've had the H2O with a little bit of carbonated. Is there carbon in there, I suppose, if it's carbonated? What is the, is it just H2O? What's the scientific molecular makeup of sparkling water? Lime cordial? No. Any thoughts on the Doak news? I'm a bit busy at the moment, Buzz Lightyear. No, we can talk about that in a minute. Is it in a spotty glass? No, it is, as Pringle says, Lemsip. It's just Lemsip, but it's a lemon one with a bit of honey in there. So good guesses, everybody. I've had some orange juice this morning actually to try and shove this away, but no. Thoughts on the Doak news? As a Doak skeptical, which is I've been very worriedly been proved wrong on that. Happy to be proved wrong, by the way. But every time I saw him, I was like, I just don't know if he's got it. He's got so much talent. But this has always been my conversation about Doak, is that a bit of end product would be nice. He's been happily proving me wrong in his Middlesbrough loan, and more recently. And obviously he's had those injury issues and stuff. Part of me thinks now, if Liverpool are happy to accept a bid, they must see that there's a bit of a ceiling on him somewhere. And it seems like quite likely it happens. I don't know if you get two bids for a player like that if there wasn't some communication either from an agent or from the club saying he is available if the right bid comes in. Even though the briefing seems to be that they want him to stay at Middlesbrough where he's doing really well. I don't know. To me, it feels like he might just go. Doak is the next Salah. See, I don't see that. Still think selling him wouldn't be awful with a buyback if Salah extends. I agree. If you get 30 mil... I think you probably just take it and you try and put a buyback or something in there, don't you? I've read Slot doesn't see him long term. No, it would seem like that. I know it's really hard to tell. He's got so much talent and he's so young and he's so raw. I think saying things like he's the next Salah is a little bit wild. I think the next Harry Wilson's probably that's more likely to happen. It doesn't mean that he can't go on to be an amazing footballer. And some people rate him so highly. I feel like 30 million is a lot of money. And I feel like also, if they are willing to take 30 million, I'd really like them to see them reinvest it in a player in January or into these contracts and get them sorted. Like, there's no point. I'd much rather them keep them. If we don't get to see why there's any reinvestment, just keep him then. Because as fans, you don't get to see that money that they seem to take. Like, we made profit in the summer, didn't we? But isn't it? It is what it is. 20 million with like a 45 million buyback doesn't mean you have to buy when Salah goes, but you have the option. Yeah. And you can see where he is at that point, by which time he could either be, a Solanke, or he could be a Ryan Brewster, which either of those things can happen because this is football. Like, everyone thought that we were losing a really good young player when Ryan Brewster went for 20 mil. Turns out he's real bad. So these things can happen, can't they? Sell him and give all the money to Mo. I personally, yeah. If we get upwards of 20 mil, I'd be accepting. But like you said, I think there should be some type of buyback in there just as a bit of an insurance. But yeah. As a Liverpool fan, I think we sell both him and Morton, to be honest. I wouldn't be surprised if Morton goes. Maybe not because they want Morton to go, but because Morton wants to go himself a little bit. RB equals real bad, not Ryan Brewster. Exactly. That's what he wears it on his top, I reckon. Anyway, chat, we got straight into some really interesting football talk there. We could do more of that as things go on. But first of all, how are you? Happy New Year. Let's check in. Is everybody doing all right? Is everybody feeling good heading into a new year? And if you're not, that's all right as well. Because, do you know what? Don't put too much pressure on yourself in a new year, which I feel like I'm also doing because I've got such big plans and things that are going on. I'm like, I just need to relax. Like, life just happens the way it happens sometimes. Just do your best. But how are we all doing? We all right? Let's maybe have a just have a little check-in. How are we doing, everyone? Happy New Year to you, Sim. Welcome in. Who have we got in here, by the way? We've got Will, we've got Sim, we've got Leonie, Ollie, Reese, James, Kokota, Buzz Lightyear, the Buzz Lightyear, I'm assuming. Wilco's in, Pringle's in, Fist is in, Knopfler's in. I think I've got everybody in now, possibly. Bobby's in, Sheeping's in. I'm going all the way back now. Andy's in. And Lloydie. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to 2025. Jabets is in. How you doing, buddy? 2 days of work, then going to a sunny place. So happy days. Where you going, Will? Nice. Gambling's here. He's lurking. It is early for you. Fair play. How you doing, Gambling? It'd be a great start to the new year if Liverpool could win their next game. Must-win game. Feels like a big game, doesn't it? It shouldn't be. It's first versus 14th, but feels like a big game. Happy New Year, Chili Dog. How you doing, buddy? Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're all good. Hope you're all well. Jabets is all good as well. Love to hear that. I'm very happy. I have not got any going back to work blues. I've got a whole feeling of trepidation about the next few months because it is a lot going on. But I don't have the back to work blues, which is a lovely place to be. Instead, it's a little bit of mixture of scared and excited with things. So yeah, Tuesday or Wednesday work for a call. Yeah. Let's say Tuesday, just so we can actually get it booked in. And I need to have a call with Tom today for a bit of a catch-up and planning session as well. So let's say Tuesday. Happy New Year. My goal for this year is simple. Get out my head. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Every little step, Nervously excited. Yeah, definitely. I have, by the way, chat, Monday, I have scheduled a video.
Follow me.
You might be able to guess what it's about if the thing that I'm not saying, but there is a video coming out Monday. Monday, it begins. I've given myself this week as like, some people are back to work on Thursday, Friday, weren't they? I'm back to work on Monday, but there's a video going live then. And also maybe some streams. Who knows? I actually genuinely, who knows? Because I don't know necessarily. Another Moneyball save. It's not a new save, although there is a video going live next week that is really, really fun that I've had a lot of fun making as well. Is it a half discussion about whether Ben Doak is the next Salah? It is. Half-hour discussion. It is exactly that. I'm back on Monday. Lovely week off. Yeah, nice. This week, I feel like if you can do it, this week is the week to get yourself off, isn't it? For after Christmas, because you then see everyone else go back to work and you get those extra few days, which is just glorious. It's not a discussion about Ben Doak being the next Salah, though. That'd be a quick. It's not. I definitely can't get a half hour out of that. I could get maybe a minute saying, well, not even that. 10 seconds saying no. Excuse me, did I say something weird there? Possibly. That does sound something like I would do. Let's jump into the save. This week is the week to get yourself off. Yep, there you go. Musterman's managed to clip. Yep, fair play. How you doing, by the way? Welcome in. Ruff, good morning to you. Hello, hello. This is the week to get yourself off. If that's your type, if that's what you want to do, you know, go for it. I was back Thursday, but I had like 3 weeks off before that, to be fair. Okay, that sounds all right. That sounds all right. I don't think talking about getting yourself off is appropriate. Listen, I'm not a teacher anymore. I can talk about what I want. All right? Not a teacher. So... Right, I'm going to jump into the save because we can always continue these conversations whilst playing Football Manager with a background very much consisting of Peter Walton right before he looks like he's looming over me, ready to gobble me up. That sounds also weird, doesn't it? I'm not being gobbled by Peter Walton. Don't clip that. Just rewatched your video of rebuilding all Premier League clubs in the summer. Lots of misses there. Do you reckon? I was predicting what every single Premier League club was going to do in the summer before they did it, Buzz. I wasn't going to get them all right, was I? Come on. Haven't been around for a while. You're going full-time content. There's a video coming out on Monday. I'm not saying anything, TRST, but how you doing? Welcome in. Hope you're good. Have you quit your teaching job? Yes. I have indeed quit my teaching job because we've moved. This is a new house that we are currently in. I've moved across the country. We now live in Devon. It's beautiful. It's glorious. It means I cannot now teach in my London school that I was in. What that means for the future, there's a video on Monday. Tuesday's perfect day for a meeting. Yes, you're true. I passed the fitness test. Play me. Probably not. Right, we have games. Let me just catch you up on the save. If you're new here, if you're not new here, how you doing, Kempy? Welcome in, buddy. This is the situation with Wolfsburg. This is Project Empire. We are doing a multi-club save. We've got Wolfsburg in the Bundesliga. We have got Wolfsberger in, they're the two teams, look, in the Alpenliga, which is the Austrian league combined with the, what's it combined with? The Swiss league, isn't it? Yeah, which is the Alpenliga. We've made it a little bit harder, which isn't harder because we're winning the league with them as well. These two clubs are, one's a feeder club for the other. Wolfsberger, the smaller club. Bigger club is Wolfsburg. We're trying to move transfers across. We're going to develop. We're trying to build an empire, which is what we're up to. I'm beginning the year by building lots of baby furniture. Love that, James. Love that. You're not Marty McFly and can't teleport to the future. I'm unsubbing, unfollowing, and unpatreoning now. Fair enough. I'm all right, thank you, Kempy. Yeah, except for a bit ill, but otherwise I'm good. Feeling great. Ill-wise, not great, but you know, we move. This is where we're at. In the Alpenliga, we're top of the league after 16 games. We're smashing it. 5 points clear of Salzburg, our biggest rivals. And then in the Wolfsburg side of things, in the Bundesliga, we are also doing quite well. Second to Bayern Munich. The big next step of this save is going to be trying to win this Bundesliga because we finished second last year in our first season, which was maybe overachieving a bit. But we're still really far behind them. Although Nelson Viper is top goal scorer in the league, which is very nice to see. He's developing lovely, which is always good. Christmas flu got you as well. Can't shake it. I cannot shake it. I've had it for over a month, honestly. I've had it 3 times. Like, think I've got rid of it, then it comes back. I don't know. I want to go for a run. I want to do stuff, but I can't because I feel horrendous. But yeah, Christmas flu. Today, chat, we are in December. I've deliberately stopped here because we can go and do a bit of business. We've got Kylian Mbappe. Why are we just saying Kylian Mbappe, Spence? We've got 40 million to spend with Wolfsburg and about the same to go and spend 30 million to go and spend with Wolfsberger, which is quite exciting, isn't it? We should definitely go and speculate a little bit. We are selling that backup goalkeeper that we hate. We're signing Yasser Asprilla, which is quite fine. It's who Burnley should sign in season 3. I don't know who Burnley should sign in season 3. When people ask me that, I really don't know. Sorry, Burnley. Burnley are best. It really depends on your save, doesn't it? To be honest. Go on the player search and have a look, I reckon. Cheers! How you doing, Money Funsters? Yo Clays, what save is this? Exclamation mark Project Empire will tell you all about the save. Also, the last minute was me explaining the save. Not your fault, though. Not your fault. Right, I'm going to get this coffee down me, then we can go on to the lem sip and we can continue. Basically, we've got a game. Should we play it? I feel like we should. Yeah, Burnley would be great for Burnley. No Vaseline, it's all good. It's all good. I'm very used to that one. Charisma back on the bench. Let's go with... Have I promised people game time yet? No? Find a loan move. I'm trying to pick up where I've left off. What was I doing last time? You're a bit tired, so we could do... It's Bayer Leverkusen away, which is tricky, isn't it? Let's do Charisma back in. Just signed Joe Bellingham and Dewsbury Hall. Very nice. That sounds good to me. Hope all my Stockport neighbours managed to avoid the flooding. Is there bad flooding? There's also like rumours of like, not rumours, but predictions of snow this weekend, right? No keeper on the bench. That is a risk. It is, isn't it? I know why you're saying it, but it is also still a risk. I do agree. I'm going to go Junior Krupp. I'm wondering, chat, because we've got Neymar now, if Kruppy's willing to go to Wolfsberger, should we put him there? I was thinking about that. You've got Viper as well. He's a good striker. He's a very good striker, yeah. He kind of like, he's a bit raw when we signed him. Like, he wasn't quite ready. He's still not really ready. But he's only 20 and he did score okay last year. And he's doing better this year. He's doing okay. Yeah, we're due snow between 7 PM and 1 AM. Then it's going to rain a lot. So the snow's not going to stick then, is it? I don't think we're due any snow at all here. On the Costa del Devon. Shall I do any... I can put a keeper on the bench because Pringle's on there at the moment. I'm just trying to debate who to start here. I think I've promised Naipan game time and Vrank's game time. So we will need to play those two. So let's do Naipan there. And have I promised anybody else any game time? I don't think so. Neymar's wanted. We could make a profit on Neymar. Do you know what? If they come in Jan, I think we sell him. Jesus, he cost 77 million and played one season there. If we make 15 mil on Neymar, I think we should sell him in Jan. Like, he's been all right, and it's like maybe helped with like building things up, but sending him back to Saudi after half a season where he scored 1 goal. I mean, he hasn't started loads. It's only 5 starts. I kind of think we should do that, you know. Maybe that's because we've got Kruppy, who is not being able to play now because Neymar's here. A few suggestions for you are Konrad Harder, Kauer, Kusanov, and Thomas Jorgensen. I did think about doing Kusanov, just because everyone's talking about him. I love the idea that these people are finding out about Kusanov and being like, who is this guy? Haven't people known about him for ages? Like, he's been on every... If you look back on every list of, like, up-and-coming players, he's, like, on every list of those, no? He's not great on FM, I don't think. Like, I think he's all right, but not great. But I did think about... I do like linking it to real life and signing these players, so I did wonder if we should sign Kusanov. He's at Rennes. Yeah, he's rubbish, look. He only moved to Lens last summer, to be fair. Yeah, but I feel like he's been on, like, people's lists for a long time, right? Like, I remember looking at lists maybe even before last summer, or like in the summer, saying he's the next big thing. But yeah, no, I know. It's just funny when these players get like the big PR that go around by them, isn't he? But yeah, I don't think he'd even play for Wolfsberger, which is the problem. Like, FM usually takes a year to catch up with these things, doesn't it? Or sometimes does it anyway. What about João Rego? João Rego's good. How old is he now? I've had João Rego in a few saves and he's been excellent. The Paris F... No, it was the... director of football save that we had. He was great for... Was it in the Spurs one even? I think he was at Almeria and he was amazing. In one of them anyway, he's great. He's... Actually would be a good one for Wolfsberger. Yeah, I know he plays for Benfica. I mean, where did we have him at in one of my saves, I mean? TA, little bit of an academy winning small club project. What does that mean? Gentleman, he was good, but shame he was real. Yeah, that's true. Physicals are in the bin. I think he develops them quite quickly, though. He's only 20, but I think he gets them... Sign then loan across. Well, we could probably sign him directly for Wolfsburg. We've got the money. Like, I think I think he will always develop quite quickly. I've never seen him in a save not be amazing. And he definitely doesn't look 20, does he? That man is at least 29, I'd say. This year it took about a year to finish the game. I mean, that always takes place. He's cheaper right now. Yeah, he's cheap now. We could afford him now. He's wanted, look, by... Oh, it's Kaiserslautern loan. But yeah, we'll think about him. Let's play this game and then we will think about transfers. So I do want to do some. Basically exactly that. Like you say, the real life gems, can we hoover them up into the Empire? And then I think at the end of this season, we should have a discussion about whether we bring Wolves into things. Like, do we bring Wolves in as another team? Whether they... I need to check, actually. They might be in the Championship, which I still think is okay. They might go back up, though. And if they go back up, they will be a newly promoted Premier League team, which I think would be perfect. Would he want to go to Wolfsberg permanently? They're Champions League, so I think he might, Ollie. Like, I've been noticing that a lot of players do want to go there because they're in the Champions League. Yeah, they might go up. They're only 3 points off the top. We'll keep an eye on this. Can I follow them? And then we'll get news about them. Arguably better if they're in the Championship. They are. There is, I mean, either will work, James, yeah. My question is, can we really put them at the top of the food chain in this sense? Nope. Do I have it on here? No. I was like, have I got my picture? And then I've done this. What? That's nearly killed me, chap. I've completely accidentally put a picture of Lenny over my own head. And I know everybody's going to say that it's really improved the stream. Why does it fit as well with the hoodie? Why does that fit? Right, who votes that we do the rest of the stream like this? Look at him out. He's having a little drink. Look at him holding his coffee. All right, lads. Lenny here. You all right? I'll put it there, look. All right. I see nothing going on. Shame I can't get him to drink. Someone screenshot that. That's what I should do when I go for it. If I need to go get some tissue or go for a wee, though. I'm so here for this. Absolutely. I could even, I mean, we could just add him to, like, to the background a little bit. If I do this, look, and then go, how do I do this? If I just do that, look, you can just join Walton. Oh dear me. Actually, where is Lenny in the save right now? Has he moved from Monaco yet? I mean, there's a signing we could make. Maybe we should bet on Wolves and add them to the Spineless Empire before they return to the EPL and get more expensive to purchase. Yeah, that is a thing. I think we'll have to do it at the end of the season anyway. But if they don't get promoted, I think we could add them then. I'm actually going to remove Lenny because that is even distracting me. Tell you what I'm going to do. Let's pop him back there, and then he can always be used there, can't he? Full-time streamer this, yep. What I was trying to show you, which I feel like just doesn't exist anymore, was I had a big thing about this. This is what I was trying to show you. If they're in the Championship, do they definitely become the best team? Or are they actually worse than Wolfsburg? Like, can they become the parent club in our list from Spineless Wolfsberger to Spineless Wolfsburg to Spineless Wolves? Like, how would that work across these, basically? I was looking for my infographic. I couldn't find it, all right? In fact, I know how this would be improved. How would you feel like, basically, does it work like this? Is my question. Like, do you think they should be, is it better for them to be in the Championship, or is it better for them to be in the Premier League? Depends on the network of worth of the teams. The problem is that Wolfsburg are now in the Champions League. They're a Champions League team, a continental team, whereas Wolves are going to be in the Championship. That's the problem. Both make sense. I think we can make both make sense. Like, it's like gambling and betting on one of them, isn't it? Good point, Lenny. Yeah, see? It's a good point you made there. Love this slide deck. It's cool, isn't it? There should be I think, does that come up with one of the prompts? One of the commands? You should be able to get that, but I'm not sure. Can they be equal? Possibly. They are worth 523 million, whereas Wolfsberg are worth 69. So they are, at the moment, Wolfsburg are worth more. Yeah, just choose the story you like the best. Exactly. Like, they don't have to technically be there doesn't have to be a hierarchy necessarily. Well, there can be, but the aim can be to build Wolves to be the top because they're in the Premier League, can't they? It kind of, I can see it work either way. We would need to put the kits in and change the badge. I don't think we'll be able to change the name. But then again, we go with that instead with the idea that you wouldn't be allowed to in the Premier League maybe. And we just go with it like that. So they wouldn't become Spineless Wolves, but it would work in another way. We could make it Spineless Molyneux or something though. Is that where we're at? Something like that, Spineless Wolves? Yeah, Volkswagen. We could probably do all of that. It's a real club, Beckers, but it's Wolfsburg, but been turned into Spineless Wolfsburg. So it's real, but been changed in a way. Is it possible to make affiliates post start of the game? I think so. Yes. We managed to do it. We changed the affiliate that we had between the two clubs here. So exactly like a Red Bull thing. Exactly, Beckers. The FA rejected the name change. Exactly. So I think it is possible. Got it real, but not real. Yeah, there you go. Leon, we did it last time. So yeah, we can do it. There's actually loads that you can actually do. Just takes a little bit of manipulating. Right, let's pick a team anyway. Atabolu, Santos, Quaresma, Renan, Wendell. We need a left back in this team. I've got Soler as the backup, but we do probably need a first choice left back that isn't 31, 32. So January might... Who's like a good young left back in real life right now that we should be looking to try and target? Who's the Girona lads? Gutierrez, isn't it? Like maybe look at him. Do you load every league? No, not every league. My PC cannot handle every league. However, there's a new PC coming. I've ordered one. Thank you to G for helping me to do the thing. Next week, new PC. Because I tried to save a thumbnail last week. And it took 45 minutes to save a thumbnail. And that told me this PC is in the bin right now. And then I said, G, can you have a look at my specs of my PC? Do I need to upgrade? And he was like, yeah. So, yeah, we are going to do that. Yeah, Breezy, it's rough. It's rough, but I've just bitten the bullet. I've done enough twerking to try and get somebody to send me one for free. Nobody's going to send me one for free, so I've bought one. Excellent. Watch somebody offer me one now. As like, I even said, I was saying to these companies, just give me monies off. But yeah, lots of CPU cores and a big fast SSD. Basically, yeah. Man, I love the Valvertizer. I love the Valvertizer as well. Did you get a PC or a laptop? A PC, Solabadjo. Right, basically left back. I'm thinking that Gutierrez, but I don't know how much he's worth. Is his name Gutierrez? Or I made that up? Yeah, Miguel Gutierrez. He's 30 mil though, and I don't think he looks like a 30 mil player, but he's quite good in real life, isn't he? That was my idea that I had. Dorgu's rubbish going backwards, Buzz. Defensively, he's in this save anyway. Alex Valler? Who is that? He's 21. I'll give him a scout. I have scouted him already. He's played twice for actual Barcelona, to be fair. Don't know if Luke... Kirkez is like 80 mil, though. Kirkez would be perfect, but I think he's a lot. 60 million, look. Lewis Hall's great, but I have a weird thing where I don't like him. Guess it was more cost-effective to buy new one rather than upgrade parts. Yeah, exactly that, Breezy. But so many of my... Exactly, yeah. It would just cost me... by the time, it was like Trigger's broom. It was just going to have to buy a new one. I need to be better this time, though, in upgrading as time goes on and like bit by bit rather than letting it get to the point where I just needed to buy a new PC. But then I can give this or sell this very cheaply to Tigers, I think, and then we can play DayZ together, is my plan. Luca Nets, I don't know if I don't love the idea of Nets just because I've signed him so many times. But he is quite cheap and solid. What's his injury? Who did somebody else say? Lewis Hall? How good is Lewis Hall on FM? He's been very good. He's another one that's really proven me wrong, by the way. I'm happy to say it when players prove me wrong. I just get bad vibes or like I see things in players that I don't like. And I feel like people would agree from his start at Newcastle. This season, he's been outrageously good. He looks like one of the best left backs in the league. He's been really good. Yeah, he can play a lot of positions. He can, can't he? I thought he was too weak. He's not anymore. Exactly. Yeah. I also feel like I was basing it on the fact that I don't think Howe trusted him. Like there was times where he was playing Dan Burn there, even when he was available. And I was like, that shows me they've spent 35 million on this kid and they don't trust him. Maybe he was just biding his time. He's doing like the taking your time, settling in thing. Because possibly he's been brilliant this year. Fair play to him. Borza have been good. I've signed Borza before actually, Jammy. I said at the time Chelsea will regret Hall. Yeah. Yeah, fair. Alder and Borza. We'll have a look at left backs after the game. I do need to get into this now. We've been talking about this game for absolutely ages. Let's get into the game. We can go back to left backs. Jesus Vasquez. Borza I signed in it was the Brentford save, wasn't it? Which, by the way, if you watch the Brentford series, the Moneyball series, I did do a video yesterday, came out on the second channel. On Clates 2, just going through all of the players, but without Musterman's skin on, so you could see all of their attributes so that we could actually dive into them. I hope the same applies for Asula. Yeah, that's true. Like taking your time with him, because he's hardly seen any action, has he? Anthony Robertson is 28 or something, isn't he, Greg? He's a bit older. He's maybe not 28, but he's a bit older, and I don't think he's great on FM. Yeah, exactly. Paid 20 mil for him. He doesn't play. Tal's in. Tal's put it wide. Come back to you. Right, coffee's down. We're on to the lem sip. I put some honey in here as well, so really treated myself. I will need to go and do a big blow of my nose in a minute, though. What's for lunch today? We've got no food in. We've been living off Christmas leftovers and stuff for a while. I've got stuff. I need to go to the shop today, so I think it'll be a shop job. I've got the Xmas bug, but I had it before Christmas, Breezy. It's not egg slut. Don't live anywhere near an egg slut anymore. I had it in end of November, I feel like. And it like was brutal. And I got rid of it and it came back. And then I got rid of it and now it's come back again. Like luckily over Christmas, I felt all right. It was still there like underlying, which I was just worried about. Like being ill on Christmas Day or like over Christmas is the worst, isn't it? But yeah, now it's rank at the moment. I feel horrible. I presume 0 takeaway options by you. Well, I actually looked yesterday. There's a Thai, an Indian, and like 2 or 3 fish and chips on Deliveroo round here, which I thought there'd be 0. There's also a really, really good fish and chips place, like 2 minutes down the road, which is actually really cheap as well. Hopefully Schick's offside here. I think he might be on. Excuse me. Yeah, that's charisma, yeah. Gold disallowed. Lovely. I've got Santa-shaped bao buns for lunch today. All the Christmas food reduced in Waitrose. Nice. Nice. I think Kat bought some of those, and then we didn't eat them. I think you're having a curry tonight. I could get behind a curry. Something spicy for the cold, maybe. Maybe. Flexi spot. Oops. That is my chair is a flexi spot one. Yeah. My desk is a flexi spot one, Breezy. Yep. That's meant to be a Google search. Yeah. It was. You're lucky it was that. You're lucky it was that. My desk is a flexi spot, though. I highly recommend if they if they give you the chance to do a brand deal, do it. I could probably try and get you a discount code if you like as well. Like I've done a couple. I've got 2 desks from them for videos in the past. Another near miss. It was spicy noodles. Does sound good. You trust fish and chips via delivery? Fried food traveling is something I avoid. Yeah, but when you are on the coast, I think it's a bit better. Just need the frame. Ah, gotcha. Like when you live on the coast, I think it's a bit better for fried like fish and chips. But I do know what you mean. I do know what you mean. We're 1-0 down here. This isn't ideal. Bayer Leverkusen are quite good though. I think Dortmund had a game in hand on us anyway, didn't they? Or they were right behind us either way. No, they played the same amount, but they were right behind us. We need some magic. We need Rooney Bargy to come off because he's not playing very well. Should we play Neymar on that side? Yeah. Let's trust Kroupy up front. Let's do Aslani on as well. 3 subs and see if something happens. I love how you've accidentally done a Google search into the chat. It could have gone so badly. Got that same bug after Christmas, still fighting with it. Had some mad fever dreams earlier in the week. Was mental. Really lawless. I'm not glad to hear that other people have got it, but I also am sort of comforted by the fact that people have clearly had this and gotten over it. The curse of dual monitors, yeah. We're losing. I don't love it. You're injured, so let's do that. So how many are you putting past United tomorrow? I'm not going to say it because it'll... Yeah, exactly. It'll either be 6-0 or a scrappy 1-0 because they defend for their lives. Or 0-0. Like, this is exactly... Do you not remember? This is exactly the same as last season. The thing that comforts me a little bit is that I don't know how much Amorim can really come to Anfield and just defend. Like, he's so new and he's still trying to embed this system that can he really tear that up and sit in? Like, can they actually be anti-football with the new manager coming in? That comforts me a little bit in me thinking that if they do come and just play their normal game, Liverpool are better than them basically everywhere and they should just win. But we'll see. I could also easily see it being 0-0 because it is just that type of game. Like, form does go out the window a little bit, or can do. or it can be 7-0, as we've seen. We've got a goal back. We've gone 2-1 down, 2-0 down, and now we've got a goal back. Liverpool better at breaking down low blocks anyway. I don't necessarily agree. Liverpool are great in transitions. Yeah, no, I am. I feel that. Jack, I felt that in the Spurs game, though, and then look how that went. Which gives me a bit more confidence. Excuse me. Perhaps overclates legend years. We're right. We've got the ball back here. To try and come back from 2-0 down. It's a good run being made. Right, just play the ball. Franco, just pass it. Yeah, when they changed, actually, against Newcastle, they were a lot more solid, weren't they? When they brought Mainu on and stuff. I hope they do what they did in the first 20 minutes, though. Still salty I missed that Spurs game. It was a good game. It was a good game. You predict a 6-0 Liverpool. I predict 1-0. 2-1.
Follow me. Okay.
2-1 and United score first is probably the thing that I can really see happening. And Liverpool, it being like, them being camped. Come on then, lads. Get yourself a goal here. There is a highlight. Annoyingly, Leverkusen have the ball, but there is a highlight with only added time to play. Thought he was going to pass it to us then. He didn't. And then we can go looking for a left back. Okay. Boniface is going to make it 3-1. All right. Don't worry about it. He might be offside. Is Ahmad playing so well, or did he have one good game? If United get a shot on target, I'll be surprised not to be a goal. I mean, yeah. Right, we've lost that. That's a shame. I'll say that I'm disappointed in them. But oh well. Issue is Newcastle created a lorry load in the first half, and if they fail to score Liverpool players, it'll be a massive score. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. It's quite exciting anyway, isn't it? We'll see. Dortmund have won 4-0. We've lost 3-1. We've gone third. It's not the end of the world. Not a great start, lads. Yeah, it won't be Eriksen. I mean, for your sake, it shouldn't be Eriksen, Casemiro ever again, I feel like. Right. We've got a game in 21 days there. Do we have a game here? I don't think we do. I think we're on. Right, we have no more games until January now, so we can go full scout mode. Let's get ourselves to to here. We can also have a look to see if there's any contracts expiring, because that could be useful. I'm selling Moritz Jens because he annoyed me and I put him in the under 21s. Yeah, Breeze, that's kind of how I feel a bit as well. I don't quite get that hype, but maybe I'm wrong about that as well. Right, you're not going to go there. No, I'm going to ignore that. Atabolo is improving, which is glorious. Is Bruno back for the Liverpool game? I thought he got a 2-game ban, or has he served his 2 games already? Wasn't it 2 games because he'd been suspended before, sent off before? Was it only 1 game? He got sent off against Spurs, though. I thought it was 2 because of that. Oh, the other got rescinded, did it? Did it actually? The Spurs one got rescinded. Fair enough. That makes more sense then. Fair enough. That makes sense. Right. Let's get to, well, basically to Jan, and then we'll have a look at what we want to do. I need to have a look at Wolfsberger's attack as well. I don't think we've got enough good backup players at Wolfsberger. Not that it really matters because we're trouncing the league anyway. But if you have a look at the squad, goalkeeper, fine. Right back right now, we're playing a centre mid because we don't have enough right backs, although Tobias is now back, so that's okay. Both left back, both full backs are back. You come back in there. But if you go through, do we have a good backup right back? No. Do we have a good backup centre back? We've got this guy who's not great. Actually unhappy with not playing as well, but he's on loan from us and he's just not very good. So no. Left back, we don't have a good backup either, except for Klaus Kota, which of course he's brilliant. Price Duran Red was rejected as I'm a Newcastle fan. I'm not surprised it didn't. It was a weird one though, wasn't it? Like, it looks really bad, but also it's just whether you can actually 100% say that he definitely meant to do it. I'll be a very happy man if I see Botman in the lineup today, not so much if I see Kelly. Fair. Right, Zivkovic is happy that he's played more games. This is good. 15 million. Shall I goblin this? That's a normal sentence. Shall I transfer goblin, see if we get a bid? I could offer him out, or I could transfer goblin him. We do get a bid. I reckon we might be able to... We'll get a bid there of like 14 million. I reckon we might be able to do that and get a little bit more if I... What do you call it? Negotiate it a bit. Oh yeah, is it Newcastle Spurs in the early today? Spurs Newcastle. I will stop to put that on because also I don't know where my head's going to be at that stage. Was that FC Egg? Were they called FC Egg? What a name. Football Club Egg. That's a fantastic name. Right, are we adding Spineless Egg to the Empire? That is a cracking name. Good from you, Lawless. That it's a little bit obvious, but it's a good one. First club of the Egg Slut Empire, exactly. That wasn't that bad training. I was gonna criticize a 6.6 there, which seems a bit harsh. Right, let's praise you. Nickname the Egg Sluts, exactly. Jesus. Right, Trasoldi. Any no green attributes yet still. A shell of their former selves, though, also very good. Also very good. 4 adverts. Thanks for letting me know. You realise I don't control the adverts. Right? I literally don't. I haven't done anything for adverts. I haven't put any adverts on. I'm not controlling the adverts. You can't hear this. I like it when people tell me that they've got adverts, though. There is a really simple way to solve that, isn't there? Very simple way of solving it. There we go. Yeah, but you can control the adverts, you see. Yeah, Breezy's already done it. Well done, Breezy. Where will you go? Right, that'll do. Right, Aspria joins today. That will help our attacking options. He looks quite good to be joining Wolfsburg, I'd say. Right, Neymar bid. Let's see if we can get 15 mil for this. It might be pushing it a bit, but I feel like we can get it. We can. I maybe could have gone higher there. I know it's 13.8. 13.8 million for half a season of Neymar, and he goes back to Saudi. Is that back to Al Ahly as well? Didn't they? But I've clicked on the wrong thing here. Is that where he came from? No, Al Hilal. He was at Al Hilal, wasn't it? I think that's a good deal. What database is this? How did you do this? Just the normal database, but with there's the database there. That's not true. That is not the right one. But just change the names of the teams and stuff in the editor beforehand. Morning, Single for Life. Welcome in, buddy. Right. We're going to do that. Aspria is in. Let's get Tobias to welcome him. Yasser Aspria is going to join our attack here. 22. A little bit of potential still on him. I think I quite like him in real life, which is why I've signed him. He comes in to the Wolfsberger attack. He can play... I forgot we got Mateta here. He can basically go on our bench as an option, or can start where Brunner's starting here, maybe. Is he right-footed? He's left-footed. It's probably more likely to play him on the right-hand side. Is Wanner left-footed? Yeah. Basically, he's an option for when we got the when we get injuries and things. But I think he's quite good, so that'll be nice. Because at the moment, Pato's playing a lot of games, and Pato playing a lot is probably not great considering he's 36. Yeah, there you go. The actual editor file is on the Clatron. Yes. Glad you got you moving into full-time streamer. Hope you all the best for 2025. Thank you, Single for Life. Video on Monday. Right. That's good. Yeah, Guttelbauer just moved. That gives us more money as well, look. 30 mil. Comenencia, I've rejected that. I don't know why people keep bidding for him. I keep rejecting them. I don't want to sell him. I think he's quite good. And we've got a bid for Benkfort. Who is Per Benkfort? You can have him. We've offered a contract to him. Tobias is also improving. That is glorious. He needs to be at... We need to bring him across, don't we? Who's the right back at Wolfsburg? I can't remember. I should offer out Neymar again, shouldn't I? Benkfort. Ask Rago, see if he wants to join. Yeah, good idea. Who's our right back here? Santos. He's probably better than him now. Tobias can be the right back for Wolfsburg next season. Maybe even we could do it now. Do we do that? We'd have to buy him. But it gives more money to Wolfsberger then. Could even loan him for half a season from Wolfsberger to here. And loan Thiago Santos the other way. Or loan Mikic the other way. Mikic has struggled with injuries, but Mikic could easily be a starter for... Is it sacrificing Santos a little bit, who's quite good? Or do we wait till the summer and give him the full season? Because it's clearly working. It is developing him as well, isn't it? Lynchy!
Lynchy resubscribed X27.
How you doing, Lynchy? Thank you for the 27 months, my friend. Appreciate you. The DOF, unfortunately, goes for people who are a bit old. Like, it doesn't give you young players, although Dedic is on there, I suppose. 25-year-old. I mean, Parisi and Miranda. Miranda's still only 25. Remember this guy when he was like a wonder kid on like FM19, which makes sense. That was about 5 years ago. 6 years ago. I wish you could set DOF parameters. You probably... Do they go by these? Like if you put in here... Like use the editor to put in a board vision thing. Like under 21s or under 23s. I'm sure then your DOF would also go by them. So you kind of technically can. Bias to Wolfsberger. That young lad loaned to Wolfsberger. Do you think? Guindo. Yeah, Guindo is a good idea, actually. He's not great, though. Annoyingly, I don't think we've got a very good version of him. I've scouted him. He's not great, look. That's a shame, because he's quite good. He could definitely be a left-back for Wolfsberger. And probably a very good one. You need Dirk Sprint, I do. Up the wife. How you doing, Curly? Is it possible to just do a swap deal, transfer of Santos for Mikic? Santos for Mikic doesn't make... Tobias for Mikic, probably, yeah. Is he a new gen? Yeah. Salazar was one that I think we've looked at him before. 22. Wants to be an inverted left back. I just don't think he's that good. Again, he's not really got the potential. We need like... at this stage, playing Champions League, we need like a really good player. I just don't think he's quite there. Let me do... quick little search on here. Left back. We don't need that on at the moment. Let's just look for left backs that are 23 that are interested. You just met across the board. Yeah. No Son or Madison. Really? Wow. Riquelme's one that always comes up. Barco. I mean, these are expensive. I don't want to sign Harry and Mass. Who's this guy? Just give him a scout. Dedic. Asnu's one. Parente's a good option. Josh Doig is there, look. Kirkaz is there. Parente's an option. Again, does he look... Is he going to grow a lot? Hato would be great. Hato would be really expensive, Sim, but I love Hato. Is he on this list? Can't see him. I'm not even sure what, like... Is this sorted by what? I don't know what it's even sorted by. Yeah, Spurs have no defenders, do they? And no keeper this time. Josh Doig does get a good scout recommendation, but he's quite expensive. He is very good, though. He could be the one, but I just don't know. For that money. Should try and catch them a little bit younger. What about Ayoub? Ayoub Amraoui. Need a scout report to see if he's going to grow, don't we? We've got Soler, Buzz, as our... He's currently at the club. He's our backup right now. He's 23 and I don't think he's going to get much better. But we do actually already have him. This guy's a centre-back, isn't it? Mika Faye. Hickey. Could try and sign Barco. Too much money, though. Too much money. Tolkien. Yeah, Doig was already moved. Palace look. Javaro Reed? Meh. Did you do this with a season update or did Calafiori naturally go Arsenal? I think we did the season update. We did because he's gone for 3.3 mil. Look, also, he's got no hair. Every time that's a bit of a... Woo. Let's do some attributes. I want them to be fairly quick. I want them to be able to cross. Do that like that. Yeah, we did do the update. Crossing can be 11. These can be 14. Oh. Harry Mass looks more and more promising on here. He's not that good, actually. I said none of them are jumping out at me. Who's Quentin Merlin? Oh, yeah, I've signed him before. Actually, maybe got him on FIFA. Ian Matson, because it almost broke the file twice. Yeah. Christensen. So this is like a realistic one. Alvaro Fernandez or Carreras. This one that we looked at before, isn't it? He's very cheap. I don't think he's got the potential to actually go and be better, though, but he's solid, but it's a shame. I just don't think there's any good left-backs. Who are the ones on here that aren't interested? Yeah, João Hato is on there. He's cost 91 million and he's not interested in us. Because otherwise, that's what we'd be doing. Pedrinho, because that's such a Brazilian Shakhtar player. Yep. That is very true. Oops. Clicked it and then clicked off it again, for Christ's sake. We haven't got much wage budget left, have we? Lanza. Did I look at Lanza before? They're like 22 and then don't look like they're going to get much better. Where is Pedrinho? He's only got a C+. See, to me, he looks okay, but only okay. Hartman. I'd actually drop all the money for Hato, but not sure why he wouldn't join. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, 91 million would be great, but I just don't, yeah. To be fair, if we're going to do that, I'd spend 60 on Kirkez, I think. When's Kirkez's contract up? He's still got 4 years left on his contract. Like, Kirkez is the one. Create a recruitment focus, we can, but I feel like they'd just be these guys that are coming up. Like, and there just doesn't seem to be any. We need to wait for new gens, maybe, which is not ideal when we've got a 32-year-old playing there at the moment. Who's Bonner? Who's he wanted by? This guy's wanted by, like, Davide Bartasaghi, 19. This guy looks like he could be quite good, actually. And he's only 19, so he will get better. It's a bit slow. I wish his acceleration was higher. But 6'2", he looks quite Kirkez if he had a bit more pace about him. Let's scout him. Because he's quite cheap as well. And wanted by Inter and Juventus, so he might be actually okay. Ruggeri is on the list. He's 23, though. To be fair, he's quite cheap. Ruggeri might be... I mean, Ruggeri is one that would definitely make us better. But also not wanted by Milan. Yeah, that is true. To be fair, this would make a lot of sense, wouldn't it? I don't know why I get the vibe that I don't want him as much. I think it's because he's so obviously good. And he's 20... I mean, 23 is not old, but like... I think because I had him... What save did we have him? Did we have him when we took over at Liverpool in the Journeyman? He's just a good old faithful, which kind of... I don't love, but he's very good. Yeah. He's real though, isn't he? I mean, all of these are real. But he's too real. Hickey's good, but 40, more than 50 mil. Bartasagi is a gem. Got him for the under 5 mil to Venezia and got his first caps in the national team at 19 for you. Borna Sosa we've signed many times before, so I think I'm going to swerve that one this time. Kind of, I like the idea. What about, no, he's a centre-back, isn't he? I like the idea of this Bartasagi. I'm not convinced necessarily that he's better than what we've got is the only problem. I do like him. Any expiring contracts? We can have a look. I think they'd come up on this, though, if they were. This is just like people who are interested. Al-Hajj Malik Juf there. There's Dorgu. I've scouted so many of these already. None of them even wanted. Yeah, João Hato is great. Not interested in joining us. And cost 91 million. Let's do a recruitment focus. In fact, I've got one here, which is why some of them are scouted. We do actually have a left back one here already. Hincapié and Dorgu are the two that came up there, but Hincapié cost 72 million. Windows on there, look. In progress. Great recruitment focus. Left back in this system. I need them to be at least 3 stars. They need to be 23 or younger. Let's do top, just transfer. Let's choose a scout that's... Let's choose a good scout. You. These are my best scouts. Oh, there we go. There's a good scout. It's all good, Spencer. All good. Don't worry. Let's do that, and then I'll have it be ongoing, actually. What did I just call that? I've got another one going here, look. We've definitely done this before. Do you remember we almost signed... Who was it? Was it Fran Garcia? Was it just Fran Garcia we almost signed last time? Because he's now transfer listed again. Didn't he, like... Why did we not sign him? Was it the wages that he wanted? He's transfer listed for 2.6 million again. 2.3 million. He's only 26. Should we just do this? He's clearly solid, and then it does. We basically use him until a new gen comes up. Alvin Bard is good, actually. Yasin Ozcan we already have. He's a centre back. Rebel, I think he wanted too much, and we couldn't afford his wages. I might as well ask what his wages are on now. Yeah, he wants over 100k. I can see if he goes down. He wants 84k. We can afford 84k now. Basically the same wages he's on. We can actually afford that at this stage. And I imagine he's a bit of an upgrade on Wendell. Yeah, maybe 4 million with them paying some. We could try and do that, actually. He's actually not necessarily an upgrade. He's much... Physically, he is, though. And he's quite close in these ones. But he is 32, so we are going to need one anyway, aren't we? I'm going to see if they'll offer me some wages for 5 mil. Maybe 5 mil was too much. But we might be able to get those wages down anyway. 5 mil and they'll pay half of his wages. That's all right, isn't it? Like 5 mil. I know it's double his price. I probably should have done 4 mil. You're probably right on that. But that is quite a lot of wages. His contract ends. Yeah, how long is it for? It's 2 years. 2 years until... Well, 2.5 years actually until his contract's up. So they're going to pay us 43k a week for him for 2.5 years here. Yeah, and I suppose Atiku's right. When we put that relegation fee, they might even come down for what we end up paying him. Because that's probably how long he asked for. Yeah, you're right, actually. You're right. Let's see what he says. I'm just going to say centre back to that. We do need to look here as well, but who we want to do. Did we want to look at João Rego for Wolfsberger? I think we need centre backs and things here. Want to buy Kaiserslautern on loan. Is he interested? Yeah, he would be interested. It's 4.5 million in wages. And we've added 2.3 million onto the transfer fee. So it does actually work out quite well then. What wages does he want? 12k a week. We could afford Jalrego. Get him into the... It gets him into the Empire at 20. Would be quite expensive now, though, is the only thing. But we do have money. Something like this, maybe. What do they want? 12 to 14. Something like that. They want 9.5 now, up to 14. I feel like we could just do 10 or 11 straight up. I'm going to come back to that. I think we can just do 11 straight up. Yeah, he's like the opposite. More in that, but less wages. Can I just try again now? Like if I just do 12 mil. I don't want to do any of these. Let's continue. Right, Fran Garcia. Let's see if we can get his wages down. Important player. Let's see what he wants. Yeah, he can learn German. Let's get rid of that. Wants 97k. Wants it. He wants a 5-year deal. So how does that work? Because they're paying obviously some of his wages. It's annoying that he still wants. How does this work here? Do I pay out of this? Do they pay 43k? If I give him 80k, they're paying about half of it. Or do I still pay him 80k and he gets another 43k on top of it, which doesn't make much sense. But do you see what I mean? It doesn't mention it here, do you? It's not worked out how I thought. No. I thought that you do a shorter contract and then you renegotiate and give him a new one when his ends, right? Or maybe because it's our board, we have to look in line with the board's club objective for minimum contract length for first team players. Now you're paying him the lot. Am I paying him the lot? Because like it doesn't say it anywhere, does it? Oh no, look. Real will pay of the wait for the. It does say it here. You're right. You're paying him the 80k and the other day is paying him 43 on top of it. No, it says Real Madrid will pay 43k per week of the player's wages for the duration of the contract. That suggests to me that they're paying this until the end of the 5-year contract. Which we know is not the case because ours runs out when you sell a player and pay wages. It runs out at the end of the contract that you were paying them, right? But that does say that, right? Pay 43k per week of the player's wages for the duration of the contract. So if I put this down to, if I get this to 80, it's clear in the transfer clauses page, but they're paying a portion of the 79k you negotiated. I think you're right there, yeah. So basically, he's not going to go for this though, is he? I can add the relegation fee and I can add on maybe a sell-on fee. No, sorry, minimum release fee. Because they love those, and I don't mind selling him for 60 million. Agreed, Lynchy. Agreed. It does definitely suggest that, doesn't it? He now wants more money. I'll give you more for clean sheets. What else can I add in here? Place. I don't want to do that. I can't put the agent fee. I don't really want to do this because it's quite high already. Tell you what, I'll bring this down. If we get a 40 mil bid for him, I think I'd still happily accept it. All right. I just think that's too, even with that, I just think that's too much money. He wants 97k a week. I know we're only paying half of it, but that still seems like a lot. And he wasn't being very things. Meh. I kind of knew that he was going to do that, but I sort of didn't care because it was annoying me. Yeah, he's not that good anyway, is he? And I know we're getting him for half the money, but the 40k appearance fee was basically getting rid of the idea that they were going to pay some of his wages anyway. Like it was exactly, Jacko. Yeah, it was a serious contract anyway, wasn't it? And anything I was doing was just making it worse. Alex Valler was all right, wasn't he? What did we say? We did look at him. He might get better. I just don't think he's necessarily better than what we've got, is he? Fran Greedsia, exactly. Does it say anything about that on here? Or is it gone now? Gone now. Oh, we're getting this guy in, aren't we, in Jan? This 16-year-old. Get him. Right. Back to the drawing board a little bit. Let me go on this and just, because he popped up, let's go to like 26 and just see if there's a 26, 27-year-old that comes up that is just good. Like Miguel Gutierrez for 30 mil, to be honest. Like he was the first player I mentioned. Estupinian 50 mil. Sergio Gomez is cheap. Who is this Javier Rocco? He's rubbish. He was good on United, say, was he? Wonder if you give it a week to let the recruitment focus happen. The recruitment focus, though, doesn't bring up anyone good. It just won't. Because, like, I've done left back ones here. I've done a left back one here. I've done a left back one. That's the new left back one. It's not like I've not done one before. The ones that are coming up that I'm seeing are the ones that are the good ones anyway. So I'm just not sure that's going to bring many more. Merlin. Did someone say, what's his name? Bard. I like Malvin Bard. He's already gone Milan. Was that something he did in real life? I'm not sure. Excuse me. I want to get Kirkez. I wish Kirkez was cheaper. Otherwise, Gutierrez for 30. Only 24. Is that a release clause? It is a release clause. All around Carreras was good too. Yeah, he's not great on this one. We did look at him. Who's the Colombian under 18? Jair Diaz. Just a 16-year-old that's popped up for some reason. He looks quite good. We should probably scout him, shouldn't we? We would have to, Ollie. Yeah, that is true. That is true. You raise a good point there. There's Hartman, somebody mentioned before. Hartman's very good. For some reason, I'm put off by him because he had the big injury, but he had that in real life and he hasn't got it on here. For 20, I mean, for Gutierrez, it's him or Gutierrez are very similar in terms of wages, price. He might be slightly better, Hartman, and he's only 24, but we would be dropping a big old amount of money on him. His hair is silly, yeah. Like he's promised to go if you get partner or something. Would never. I don't know who would ever do that, but you know. 44 mil release clause as well, which I suspect they might go for. The name Quilinci has so much potential for a song. It does. Ollie, did you genuinely try and set that up for that, by the way? That a midfield with good traits and train them to left back. Actually, not a bad idea. If I go here, I do like doing that, as you all know. You set yourself up, fair enough. I did wonder, I was like, that is quite the play that you've gone for there. I would like a wing-back support, please. Good attributes. If you've got 12s in everything, you're a good left-back in my book. Apparently there's a few of those, maybe 13s. These are all... Well, Truffet shouldn't he just be on our list anyway then? He's a left back. Hello, buy a player from Albania. If there is a good one, sure. Are you left-footed? Centre back, left-footed Medina, 26. He's very expensive. Sardella's a right back. I should probably put left-footed in here, shouldn't I? Preferred foot. Broya, Gruder. Not right now. We're looking for left backs. Can they play left back? Right, who's cheap on here? You are? To be fair, right, Nori's actually quite cheap. Fraser Forster has been dropped for Brandon Austin, yeah. Bradley Lockett. You are a left back. Why did he not come up before? Is he just not very good? He looks solid. Let's give him a scout. Give him a scout. Pedrosa. These are all... I want ones who are not left backs. Angelo Stiller. Do we rebrand Angelo Stiller as a left back? That's my question. Right. He can't run. Like, he's not fast. Sign a play from East London, please, streamer. There is always the idea that we could move people. He comes up in this list because he can play left back. I'd love to sign Belieber, but he's a bit expensive. Sign Pulisic, sure. He'd actually do well apart from pace, yeah. Just sign Parisi a lot. We love a rebranded fullback. We really do. Tireless midfielder, Vitaly Janalt. That is quite obscure, isn't it, to do that? Most of these are left backs. When a speed been decisive in FM, you can have pace 20 and Harry Maguire will still catch them. Speed's probably the most decisive thing in FM, right? I would argue it's the most thing. I don't hate retraining people. It's good fun. It makes your save a little bit more unique, doesn't it? Marco Pellegrino, centre back, also a left back. He's not very good. Danilo. Right, now we're talking, chat. Nottingham Forest's Danilo as a left back. He's just not that good though, is he? It's not worth it. Like, I like him as a player, and I like the idea of changing somebody to play there, but he's just not great he's not great anyway. Maybe that was a few years ago, but strength used to be better than dribbling for ball retention. Pace is just the most influential attributes. Pace and acceleration. Physicals are generally just the most influential attributes in the match engine. It's just a fact. I wish it wasn't, but it just is. Dwight McNeil as a left back is one that I like. How old is Dwight McNeil now? He's 26. He's cost 100 million. We're not doing that. But I like it too. But we're not doing that. Do we break the bank on Belieber and rebrand him as a left back? Who says no? Who's this guy? Why hasn't he come up before? He's 30 mil, but I didn't see that price. Yeah, I'm not spending 90 million on Dwight McNeil to play him left back. That's not happening. Can I put Belieber probably? Yeah, that's true. Can I put... Let's just put like midfielders in and wingers so that left backs don't come up. Excuse me. Right, Chris Rigg. Can't really run. I mean, we've got Krivak. He's already plays for one of our teams. Dango actually plays left back sometimes. That might work. Where is he? Is he on here? There he is. 10 tackling. It's not bad. The problem here is we could just get better left backs than this that are actually left backs is the problem, isn't it? What about Enzo Milot? Tackling's not that bad. He looks quite good. He's going to cost quite a lot of money though. Yeah, probably should look at wing backs. Imagine the scout here in the instructions. I want a left back who can't actually play there. Yeah. Tom Bischoff. Do I want the pace to be higher? Because I feel like that's going to hold us back on this, isn't it? I put pace to... We might be overthinking this. There's an inkling that I'm having, like a little voice in the back of my head saying, Clates, I think you might be overthinking this. Nah, 10's fine for tackling. You can get Salah on a free to play left back. Interesting. Have you outgrown Tom Roth already? I don't know. Have I? Right, 25-year-old Terrats. He looks like a good left back to me, but is 30 million. Probably would just sign a left back. They kind of need to be cheap as well or outrageously good, don't they? I put wing backs on as well. And left mids. We might as well put strikers on there as well. Right, anybody else popping up? Merlin, you are a left wing back though, aren't you? Alexander from Al Ahly. You're 40 million though. Marlon Dardai. Yeah, Martin Dardai's a bit of a left back though, I feel. A bit too left backy to be my left back. What about this guy? Koba Coindreddy. Centre mid. Lovely hair. Plays for Djibouti. Not very good though, is he? Why not cap the transfer value now you look at hunting for bargains? Yeah, true. True. Like 40 mil. And there's something else I wanted to do that. I might take these off just for now because they are left backs, aren't they? Habib Keita. I thought it said Naby Keita then. Could you be my left back? He looks all right. He's just a midfielder. Naby Keita left back, probably not going to do that. I feel like I'm overthinking this. Dango is quite expensive though. What about this guy? Gino Infantino. Is he related to the other Infantino? Higher pace, crossing, tackling, work rate, and get rid of some. Yeah, could do. What about this guy? He looks like a good left back to me. For 4 mil. 22 years old, Argentinian. I just don't... Again, we could definitely get a better left back, isn't he? Can't we? Today I feel left back. Yeah, good. Good, Breezy. That's what I was thinking of. Good. Sign an Infantino to get some good draws. True. We don't want to draw, though. We want to win. All right? Today he feels left back. I don't think he does. I think that's the problem. Yeah, all right. Let's get rid of some of these. Get rid of... Don't care about your... Let's put good crossing. Dribbling, just get rid of it. First touch. Marking, passing. I don't care about all these. Basically, if they're fast and they can... Work rate could be good. We might get more players popping up, that's why. Stamina, just sub them at half time. Let's put pace up to 14. Tackling can stay at 10. Let's put acceleration up to 14. Dango Utara does come out of this very favourably, doesn't he? This guy. Right. Adrian Burnaby. The Bernabeu. He can already almost play there. Can we retrain any of our youngsters? Possibly. Possibly. Burnaby. Burnaby. What about him? Bernabeu. What can he not do as a left back? Not a lot. I mean, again, he's 30 million for somebody. We could probably just get a really good left back, couldn't we? Let's look for someone who cannot play there at all. Right, Luis Enrique. You're moving me. He can cross. He can dribble. He can run. He's quite cheap. He likes to beat people repeatedly. He likes to cut inside from the right wing. And that's what I look for in a left back. He can't work hard. No. Work rate isn't there. But do we need that? Because he could be quite fun. Can tackle. Good technique. Good passing. Is that the new plan? Save plan? You can't sign a player who can actually play in the position you want them to play in. No, but it is fun, isn't it? I say work rate is quite key, but that's my opinion. I do agree, but we kind of don't have loads to choose from here that can't play in the position we're looking for. You know, like we have quite niche needs that we're looking at here, isn't it? Really. He's quite expensive still on mine, Raki. Ivan Ilic. Not a fun name. Right, Dango Utara. What do we think? Did I scout him? He's already quite good. Who's that? Lewis Dunk isn't a good striker. Is he not? Back on Evgen. We've got history with him. Like, it's something to do with a Hertha save we once had. He scored a goal for Wolfsburg, was it? He'd never played for him in real life. He scored a goal for Wolfsburg that won us the league or got us into the Champions League or did something that helped us in a Hertha save once upon a time. He's actually played left back before, he has, yeah. Who's this Franco Carboni? And what? He's a left back. What do you mean? He's an actual left back. That's quite good. Ait Nouri's Wolves left back. I like Evgen. Yeah. He's quite good, isn't he? 25 though. He's very cheap. I think yeah, I'm not sure he's better than the left backs we've got. We've got some good left backs already. Right, let's put work rate to 13 and let's take out balance. We are kind of taking out everything at this stage. These guys are left back, some of them. Right, I feel like this ship may have sailed. Is there info SI starting to leak to creators? Asking if one of your peers dropped a what to expect from FM25 vid. Did they? Possibly. I've not seen or heard anything, yes. And they will be NDA'd. But I guess possibly people know stuff. I don't. This is the sort of in-depth transfer searching I absolutely live for. Good. Sergio Gomez, I love you. He's a left back, though. Would be quite a good left back for us, wouldn't he? On the Champions League. Who with? City, I assume. Yeah, as a midfielder, he was great on old FMs, wasn't he? How much would he cost us? 16 mil, to be fair. Release clause. It's not bad. Right. After all that, does have good corners. Does have good corners. At this point, I'm just happy to expect that the game will come out. I think there will be a game, yeah. Tackling's the only weak part of Gomez. It's 10. Yeah. Right, chat. I've kind of tired myself out. Who would you sign as our left back? Let's present a list. I think he makes the list. Let's add him to the short list, which is left backs. Apparently, I've already got one, so we'll see who else is on there. Dango Utara, I think, makes the short list for left backs. My one that I keep coming back to is Miguel Gutierrez. He's already on there. Who else is on my left backs list? It's those three. Are we saying a poll? No, not with you asking. Certainly not. Evgen make the list? I guess Evgen can make the list. I'm not taken necessarily. Train him at left back and then also buy Gomez and train him at centre mid so he can be Sergio Gomezala. Brilliant. Oh, Bartasaghi should make the list as well, I think. I did like the look of Bartasaghi. We don't have his... we could wait for his scout report as well, couldn't we? Yeah, Evgen's a bit older as well. Do we look at left backs with centre mid attributes so we can play Stiller at left back? We could also play Stiller at left back, who already plays for us. To be fair, did I rule him out a bit quickly because of his lack of pace? Because he does have 12. It's not the slowest. Will work hard. He could be an unbelievable left back. We could just... And then we also do have already... He's like a Trent wingback. Yeah, we already do have Vranks to come in and play centre mid, who at the moment is third choice and is very good. And I like him. He's just a bit slow. But is it really... I mean, could you play right back? Who else maybe? I mean, Naipan. Can you tackle? Either footed. Right, let's look at all of our players and see whether they could play as a left back. I don't think Naipan can, but imagine Naipan is going to get better as well. When he's either footed, is he like, does he have a stronger one or not? 9 tackling could go to 10 and then that makes him pretty good there. Okay. Do we just sign Shelley? We have fun, don't we? All this we're just promoting internally for a left back. Yeah. Right. Let's look. What about Renan? He's left-footed. Can't cross. Can't cross. Development tactics should show the strong foot for either footed. I feel like Naipans will be right-footed, but No, he doesn't have a stronger foot. He's just very strong on both. I don't hate the idea of making him a left back. I don't hate the idea of making Stiller a left back. Who are my other left-footed players? General preferred foot. Who are my other left-footed players? These are our options. Gruber. Mastantuono. I tell you what, he could be an unbelievable one when he develops. Can tackle. Oh, hello. Can tackle. Positioning and stuff is going to be rubbish though, isn't it? I was just expecting the tackling to be really low there. But he's only 18. He doesn't really have a place in the team. We're not putting hands there. He's good. Yeah, he's going to be a very good player. I don't think he's going to be a left back though. I imagine like the positioning and all of that other stuff is going to be real bad for that. 5 marking, 7 positioning. That's actually it. But those are quite important, I imagine. Yeah, play him as a midfielder. I mean, tell you who would have been great, Arnold, but we are selling him. We could commit to Ozcan there. He's not really fast enough, though. We do have him. Rooney Bargy. Talk to me. Can you tackle? No. Positioning? No. Marking? No. Right, I don't think Rooney Bargy should play left back. We do have a left-footed keeper, yes. What about this guy as a left back? Oh, yeah, he is a left back, and we already have him. We could just play him. He's got better tackling than Shelley. What did Shelley have? Was it 7 or was it less? That is kind of all of them, though. Could Ollie play there? Was it 3? Was it actually? We're so funny. Of course it was. I'm left-footed, do it. 4 tackling. 2 positioning. 4 marking. Hands it is. This guy's going to be a joke of a striker, though. Look at that for 16. This guy's going to be... we should play him now, I think. Actually... oh, can I loan him yet? I don't think I can. What a player he's going to be. 16. 6'5". Hands. Right. I've tired myself out. Who am I signing for left back, chat? Any of these? Shall I wait for the... oh, we've got a scout report. When did that happen? Right, Bartasagi is not going to get loads better, but could get a bit better. Pretty sure you can't loan players on youth contracts. No, I don't think so. Quite cheap. Solid, is a left back. Dave Bart could make sense. Out of these, who am I signing? Wolfsberger do have a left back. They do. Ashley Cole. All right. I feel like we've gone off track here. Utara is the most fun to convert. He is. Watara. Be gone ads, says Shay. Shay, thank you very much.
_ resubscribed X18. Be gone ads.
Be gone ads indeed. Thank you very much for the 18 months, Shay. Appreciate you. The Italian. Sergio Gomez for 16 mil. You said Gutierrez first. About as much pounds as the non-left backs get him. I did kind of just say him. Great crossing. Good work rate. Like solid, isn't he? I don't think he's going to get loads better, but maybe a little bit. I think it's a release clause though, so I don't know if we'll be able to... you feel Gomez is too good not to? Let me compare those two. I think Gutierrez is better. Technicals, vision, but only 1 more in each, and then Gutierrez is better in all of them. I will say thanks, Fran Garcia, for being a greedy see you next Tuesday. Exactly, yeah. Obviously, it's double the price, though. Yeah. One's 25, one's 24. They have to be really good to make retraining worth because it eats so much. Exactly, yeah, that is true. Gutierrez is also valued more than 30 million because that's his release clause. That's true, actually. We do have money, but we kind of don't want to spend all of it, do we? Gutierrez would set us up for 6 years, though, wouldn't it?
Okay.
Compare attributes for a wing-back role. All right, let's go through them. Same. Gomez. Gutierrez, same. Gutierrez, Gomez. Still quite even. Gutierrez. Gomez. No, sorry. Gutierrez, Gomez. And then Gutierrez has the physicals as well, really. Much better balance. And then they're the same. It's a lot of money for both, but we kind of are a Champions League team. He's also taller. Gutierrez is better, but is he double the money better? Wages, they probably want similar. Gutierrez isn't on massive. Has better hair, this is true. What is Alex up to? Who's Alex? Tellez. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, that I do know what you mean. The set pieces. He's actually still solid at 33, by the way. All right, I'm gonna do I think I'm gonna do Sergio Gomez. I think you've what's the word? Jesus Christ, I'm not very well. 16 million convinced. Might as well give Roberto Carlos a ring. 16 million, Sergio Gomez. It does make sense. And the set pieces, I think, has swung me. Convinced is the word. I don't know why I couldn't think of that word. You want 45k. Wants a release clause, so that's okay. Definitely not going to play there, mate. You are a left back. Don't have any ideas. Get back in your box. You are a left back. That is a lot of wages he wants. This could be an issue. Yeah, the Christmas illness, yeah. Wage rises, I kind of don't want that either. Let's give you a bigger one of these. What did he want? 70 odd K. You can have a relegation release fee. Fine. That's fine. You know what? Because we signed you for little, 25 million. He rejects the contract after all this. Welcome Miguel Gutierrez. I might regret that, but I feel like I haven't really got a choice. I can actually up this, which is probably going to be worth it. $9 million profit. Yeah, but by the time it comes through, he'll be, what, 28 or something? It might actually be a good thing. I just don't think we're going to... Like, I think that's fine. He's not necessarily long-term anyway, is he? Because he's 25. We'll probably have a new gen then by that time that we can sign. Or Gutierrez, will be still a year younger. Right. I don't know what I've just said here, but let's get moving. We haven't actually got to the January window yet. I haven't looked at expiring contracts because they aren't expiring yet. Gomez DM, still a left back. Shall I just train Stiller there anyway? No, because I want him to be... I don't want to use up that current ability and all that stuff to get him there anyway, do I? Right, Pato. Comenencia's going... Right, can I get you to do that? I do want to keep you... Right, it didn't work. Excellent. I would like to keep you, though. He wants 10k. Feel like you probably could have done that. Could you not have... For the sake of 2k a week, could you not have made that work? Done. Right. Those are all second team ones. They could probably all go. Don't need to do those. These guys all look quite rubbish. You look like you've got a bit of potential. Armin Darakovic. Oh, yeah. Don't know who that is. Neymar's going to go, but we're going to sell him anyway. Wendell. Have I got an extension on him? No. Do I let Wendell's contract expire? We did play a game. We did play a game, Ollie. Yeah, we are an hour and a half in, and we are going to stop before the game. But we've done a few. We was the 21st of December. I think we've done about a week. And the game was about an hour ago, yeah. Right, Muller can go. You can go. I don't know who you are. Are you a left back? You might be a right back. See if anyone's interested. What, in Wendell? No. It is the winter break. Although it's not really a winter break because we've got a game coming up. But it sort of is, yeah. Leave that. Staff. Anyone for our first team who are actually good? You. Under 19s for all of those. That's fine. Right. We actually get a bit more money coming in as well because Arnold and Jens goes. So that's about 8 million or something coming in as well. Right. Zurich have made a Guindo bid. Why is he not good on ours then?
Okay.
What else did I want to do? Was there anything else? Oh, you can play a new position. What position were I training you in? Wouldn't say that's a new position necessarily. It is the position you're playing, but still. Has anyone been released by Saudi? Probably. We'll have a look at free transfers in a second. You're going to go. That's fine. Okay. If he goes, that's a bit annoying. Do I need to offer him more money? I didn't realise that people were offering him contracts already. He'll sign for us, I'm sure. Be fine. They tend to release players end of December for some reason, do they? Right, Neymar, we're going to go and make 13 mil profit on because we're going to sell him back to Saudi after having him for half a season. Business, everybody. Sensible transfers only. That's what people said. And they scoffed at the idea that I was signing Neymar. And then look at me now. You're not laughing now, do you? Neymar pays for Gomez. Exactly, basically. Right, you can go home with your virus. Don't need that in my life. Is Gomez going to decide? Is Comenencia going to decide? And then we can look at contracts now, can't we? Okay, everyone's offering him contracts. This isn't good. He's actually our starting centre mid. Right, you win. Saudi really is an outcome in this game. It's an odd one, isn't it? You probably gave the virus to him at this point. I think you might be right. Golden Boy Award for Nelson Viper. Go on, son. Golden Boy. The Golden Boy is in the Spineless Empire. You love that. He's dedicated it to Salatros as well. Beautiful. Beautiful. That should see his value go to the moon, shouldn't it? Someone's getting chips for tea. I want some chips. I want some chips. Right. The Golden Viper. Exactly. Let me look for... Let's get rid of this ridiculous... I'm just going to clear all of that, to be honest. Contract is expiring in 6 months. And you are interested. I don't know what this... Is he our new left back? 500k a week might be a little bit too much. Pato. I don't know what we're sorting by here because I don't know. Oh, he's good. Is he left-footed? Because he could be a good left back. Right-footed. There's some good players on here. I'll tell you what I should do. I should go and ask the director of football. Let's go through each position and just look for end of contracts. Surely there's someone there. Facundo Gonzalez. Paying about 13 mil for Soler in real life. Yeah. The new left back in. It's like Kirkes is going to go. I know you hate me saying that. He's good. Going on a free. That's a good left back, no? Is he better than Gomez? He's on 2k a week because he plays for Almere FC. Almere City FC. Guerrero's going on a free. Darlin Yongwa. Oh, no, I think he might be still there on Feb the 1st. But I think he goes in the summer. I don't think you need... I think he will be there on Feb the 1st. Yeah, Spurs have signed a keeper in real life after this game where they're playing Brandon Austin. Right backs under contracts. Just want to see if anyone really good jumps out here. If that I know, really. let's just go here and go to World Rep. João Cancelo is actually interested in joining us. Luka Modric would actually join us. Anyone not really old on here? Alan Wilson is also really old. Salamakers, he was good. Where was that? The Newcastle save he was good for us on. I think it was. Yeah, Luca's still playing at 40. Fair play. Gabri Vega. What wage is he on now? 200, only 200k. He could be a good signing. Obviously, his wages would need to be a lot lower. What does he want wages-wise? Yeah, 240k. I'm not even finishing that chat. I'm just leaving. I'm not even answering his agent. I just left the room there. Yeah, Vega on a free be insane. I'm not paying 240k though. That might come down closer to the end of his... I should probably scout him. Yeah, it was a Zoom call and I just shut the laptop on the agent. Shortlist and hope they released. Yeah. Let's add him to... Just do... Have I got any midfielders? Just got defensive midfielders for some reason. We'll pop him in that for a year. Who's this guy? Right, let's just look quickly, like Leone said, in case there's someone who has been... Who is now expired. Who's some... Awar is on a free. Skov Olsen. Is Awar any good still?
Follow me.
What a free transfer he could be. Yeah, he's been released by Saudi. Can he play left back? I wonder what his wages he wants now are. I don't know where we'd play him. Only 27. The only thing that we'd sign him for is because if we put Stiller to left back and then you play him in midfield. I'm going to talk to his agent and just see what wages he wants. Yeah, 150k. We'll not be signing him. Is he good enough for Wolfsberger? I'm not paying 150k for Wolfsberger. I don't think they'd pay that, would they? Nah. Anyone else? I mean, this is... Is there anyone on here that is also good that isn't interested? No. Did Skov Olsen go to... He did. He went to Saudi as well. His wages might come down eventually, though. Because he's only just been released and they come down loads, don't they? Awar as a left back is the thoughts of a man stricken with flu. Yeah, I think you're right. I wonder what Awar wants now are. Right, what other business do we need to do? We'll get Gomez in here, hopefully, if he accepts. That will give us a new left back for this team. Is there anywhere else that we need somebody? I don't think there is really. I think we're more looking for Wolfsberger, to be honest. Like, we need to go and look for like a cheap... Like, we'll try and get João Rego here. Did I make the bid for João Rego at Wolfsberger? No. Did I need to do that again? Need to do that again. Who wants him? Kaiserslautern on loan. I think I got it to about 14 million, but I've seen if I could get it for cheaper than that, didn't I? They want 14 mil. I might as well do the... Was it 8 mil that I was up front or something? Maybe do like... Make it 14, but over a bit more time. All right. Let's do that. Hein for backup goalkeeper on a free? Yeah, possibly. Is it... What's his first name? That one, right? He's on a free. Did you see him on the free list? We don't have... Well, we do have. We've got that Polster guy, haven't we? Is he better than Polster for a free? Like, is it really worth doing it? He was on it, fair. Who's better out of these two? He is better than him. Is he happy to be a backup? Talk to his agent. Wants to be serve as the deputy and I'm really cheap. Fine. All right, good idea. Backup keeper, 2k a week. Give you the money a bit now rather than it just going up for pointless time. Right, now I think for here, I think we need a centre-back to be a backup for Querfeld or Zeze, or an upgrade on them. Can you sell Polster? We can try to sell Polster, yeah. He's not wanted yet, but let's offer him out and just see. Because at the moment, we've got no centre-back backups that are any good. We've got this Fofana who's wanted that I can sell, actually. Might be a loan. Transfer, perfect. Let's sell one of this guy and sign someone. Because he was signed on a free anyway. Let's do that. Second season, Morris. So, centre-back that's young, that could potentially go on. Who's like a young centre-back that is good in real life, but also could be good on the game, not expired. Centre-back, under 22. Who would want to come here? Rav Vandenberg. That Baroldo is, right? Is he the PSG one? He's gone here, look. 30 million though. Probably need to put that on, don't I? Like Devon Wrench, I imagine is really expensive, but would be good. Transfer value is at most. Zena Dabas would be a good signing. Was he on there? Was he expensive? That Facundo Gonzalez came up again, look. He's out of contract, isn't he? Is it against the rules to loan Lenny to Wolfsberger? Not sure. The Maymao Giral? Excuse me.
Oh, thank you.
Cow Shagger. Thanks for the 16 months.
Oi, handsome.
Oi, handsome. Thank you, buddy. Hope you're good. Welcome in. Well, welcome back for a 16th man. What a man. This guy looks good, no? 22, Uruguayan international. Left-sided. He might be better than... Who's playing centre-back now for us? He's definitely better than Fofana, I'd say. Zeze. Zeze's better. Zeze's actually turning out quite good, though, I think. He's cheap. Good backup. Can grow into a better player as well. We kind of wanted to be that instead. Never speak much in chat, but always here watching. Hope you're all well. Cowshagger, legend. Appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, if we're getting rid of him, we need to get 2. I agree. £1 million. We'll make it turn a profit there. Let's get him and then maybe a more expensive one. Maybe if one that's right-footed would be nice. Then we got both sides covered. I haven't got left-footed on or anything, have I? No. Let's look at... I assume that could get our old friend. He is left-footed. Could get our old friend. He's actually quite highly rated in real life, isn't he? Isaac Toure. We just love him because he's 6'8". Felipe Sanchez. Is he any good beyond? I didn't know. Den, welcome in, buddy. Lucas Hay. Hey. I think he looks solid for 2 mil. What about the Mendy guy who spent a lot of time in prison? How's his stats? Probably not going to look at that. Vita Rice is not a very good buzz. I've looked at him a few times. I can't even find him, I don't think. I either can't find him or he's not that good on the game. I've looked for him loads. I can't find him on here. I don't think he's in my save. The Bass was interested, was he? 20 mil? Would be very good. We do have money. Does he have a release clause? No. He would be very solid for us. Wouldn't he? Yeah, it's not silly. We could buy him for Wolfsburg and then loan him. And I mean, we do have 30 mil to spend. 9 mil of it is going to go on Jalrego. 1 mil here. It would make us a lot better, but only if it was around the 14 mil mark. Ah, they want more anyway. It's 22 to 33. I think it's too much. Too much for Wolfsberger, unless we get loads of money. I can put this up a little bit though. Let's put this to 15. Because usually that's like the top end. The Quantza is on here. Big Jarrell. Would come as well. This Decker's quite good, isn't he? Left-footed though. I do think I actually want to... I'm going to put in preferred foot as right, I think. Not sure Joel's the one, though. Kushanov, want to buy City in real life, might be worth a look. Yeah, we looked at him earlier, Kalshaga. He's rubbish on the game. What about this guy? West Hammering for this guy. Looks like Malfoy. Shopping January sale. Exactly, that is what we're doing. We've done the whole stream has basically been doing transfers, but we love it. Who's this Sachi guy? He looks like a villain. Sir Chatty looks like a schoolboy. Australian. Tobias Palacios. I don't know who that is. Was he on here? Probably should have put Tobias in. I don't think he's on my game. It's got to be a school picture. I think he's got a blazer on, so he's not on my game. Ratnick. I'm not taken by any of these. Let me see what the director of football says for a centre back. Disassi, Victor Nelson, or Disassi, or a 31-year-old that's not for sale. Thanks for that. He's at Spurs. I don't want to pay 26 million for Axel Disassi, even though I think he'd probably be quite good for us, wouldn't he? We could do a loan as well. There is always... Is there anyone at Wolfsburg that... In fact, let's just check. Here. Club contains Wolfsburg.
Follow me. Okay.
Any age. Who actually would be interested in going across? Not on a signing, on a loan. Because we could always buy somebody for Wolfsburg instead and then bring somebody over, can't we? Which is always something we need to look at. Ranks would actually go on loan here again. Soler, Mikic would. We could still do that Tobias swap, by the way. Soler, I don't think we need... No centre-backs, is there? Except for ones that are rubbish. So no. Unless we retrain somebody, but probably not, no. I think it'd be smart to do that swap. What? Bring Mikic in here and bring Tobias over. All right. I kind of see it. I see it. Don't need to pay his wages. We'll pay the wages at Wolfsburg. Do I need to buy Tobias then? Or do I loan him for the season, then buy him? Kubashi is good, yes. Because I could do it... Well, to be fair, I can buy him, but I don't need to give them actual money for him, do I? I could do some fraud and do it for like... I could do it for nothing. I don't know why I'm thinking about the money there. I could just do it for nothing, couldn't I? I can confirm it's outside. It's cold outside. Should I give him a little bit so that the authorities don't get onto me? Or should I just do this for... Buy for like 50 mil, you can then buy Zabast. I actually could, couldn't I? But I don't have loads of money at Wolfsburg. But it could give us the money for Zabast if I did 10 mil. And then it's quite fair. Do I have the money for this? I think so. It's just reinvesting the money, isn't it? I think I like that as an idea. Right, loan bid for Mikic. Did he say he wants to go? Yes. All right, chill out, lad. You have 10 mil. Yeah, I think I have 10 mil. Let's get that accepted. Isn't interested. Why is he not interested? Is that a charge? I think, well, to be fair, I think this is kind of, do I transfer list him, which is going to upset him, but I'd argue I think it's 2. I think it's 2 as well. If I transfer list him, he'll go there, right? I don't really want to upset him, but I feel like I have to. Why isn't he interested? Oh, it's because he's only just signed. He might not go yet. We'll have to see. He might not go. Right, João Rego does want to join. New contract recently. I think he's only just, because he's only just signed. Maybe on the January the 1st, he might want to. Because I think because he signed in the summer. Right, João Rego, squad player, 13k. Happy days. Gonzalez, the young centre-back. I think if the window opens, he does. Yeah, exactly. We might have to come back and do that. You're in. You didn't get a bid. That's fine. Decline that. He will talk to me. We'll get him. We will get him. Right. That's fine. He wants 30k. That's absolutely fine. Play 15 games up to 54k. Maybe just get rid of the top one and give you a bit more now. Yeah. Get rid of that and pay him 37. Absolutely fine. Usam Diao from Midland. Actually, yeah, I've heard of him, yeah. You loan across if you want to come now. Yeah, I think so. Right, Sergio Gomez is in. We've done a bit of business. We have a new left back. All of the time, the hour or so that we spent looking for that has actually landed us a player now. It's worth it. Thank you, chat. Congratulations. What do I say? Congratulations there, but still, cheers. I need to drink lots of water. Make me drink. I'm going to drink loads now. Ready? Why is it spicy? If you get that reference, by the way, you're my type of people. That is such a niche reference. Glad to see my massive efforts were noticed. Of course, of course. Who's this guy?
Follow me. Okay.
You got good potential. Amraoui. Maybe we sign this guy for... Tell you what, here's an idea. Do we sign this guy, Bartasagi, for Wolfsberger? My missus says that all the time. She's my type of people. See, James? This is why you're my type of people. Because clearly, look, we move in the same circles of types of people. There must be people here watching go, what the hell is he on about? Do I sign this guy for an idea? Do I sign this guy for Wolfsberger? For 5 mil. Kind of tempted. Please look at Conrad Harder. How do I look at somebody harder? Like, really look at it. I don't know. This is weird typing that I'm doing here. What am I supposed to be looking at? Really looking at him. Yeah, he looks quite good, doesn't he? He does look quite good. I don't think we're going to sign him, though. I don't really know where he fits. You made that harder than it needed to be. Thank you. He's good, yeah. I've wasted 5 years of my life here. Excellent. Excellent. Great feedback. Great feedback. If there's a tangent, we're going for it. Oh, always. Here's our new left back, Enrique. Right, anyway. That's just our scouting reports back in. Everton want to sign Franks for 36 million. Quite a good bid, wouldn't it? Keep it at that. Really good in real life. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Very highly rated, isn't he? Right. What we've got? 15 minutes. We need to try and get ourselves these transfers done. Durakovic. Tell you what, just for the sake of it. Right, I'm rejecting that. You wouldn't give me 4 quid, so I'm rejecting it. Right, reject that. Yeah, we're definitely not going to sell him to young boys. Fofana can go on a free, I don't care. Hopefully somebody buys you for $1 million in a minute. when the goblins come in with their bid. Right, Arnold's gone for 8 mil. I didn't realise it was that much, actually. They hated that. Neymar's gone for 15 mil. We've got Mujacic has come in, 16-year-old. Make him... keep him in that team, actually. And Sergio Gomez is in as well. Get him training as a left back. As a wing-back support, I believe. You sound a tad congested. Thank you. Thank you very much. I am very much so. Right, let's get these welcomed. Get Bargy to welcome you. Sure. Lovely. Squad registration. Sergio Gomez. Pop you in. Lovely. If you want to do a Brighton side and maybe look at Sonko. I think we looked at Sonko before, didn't we? We kind of are doing that though, aren't we? Yeah, with these signings. They are like quite Brighton type signings. 600k? No? All right. Right. Progress on Leo Zitroni. You are continuing to improve. Good. Pringle Strompen. Good improvements. Lovely. Great. Great. Let's get these transfers sewn up is what I'd like to see. Won't talk about that. Cagey with the media, apparently. Brilliant. I need to go and have another shower to try and get some of this congestion out of me, I think. Might actually go for a nap today. That's where we're at. There's no way that guy's name is Pringle. To be fair, it's Likeable Pringle's rename, PLL. So it is, but sort of understandable why. Right, Yannick Otter's gone. There's the bid that we finally got. I was going to negotiate this and see if we can get more. So I do often feel like you can get a little bit more. Okay. I could have done more than that. We'll take 2.5 million though, I think, for Fana. As he's going to go on a free anyway. Can he be registered? You don't need to be. You're under 21. You don't need to be registered. You can play. Don't worry. Who's this? I don't know who you are. Don't know. Look at that. The Wolfsberger board love us. Love us. And the fans. I always like bumping those up even by one notch. I feel like it's more on my terms. Exactly. Even if it's no real difference financially, you're like, yeah, I showed you, didn't I? Negotiator is basically what happens. Right. Follow up on your interest in Zeno de Bast. Okay, I will. 22 million is a lot. We do 10 now. 10 then. And 2.5 then. With you get 5% of the profits. What do you say? Not far off it, but can we do a 30 mil signing? Remember the extra, exactly. This is because of the extra that we're getting. Can we really afford a 29 million pound signing here? We probably can, because we are going to be in the Champions League again next year. And we did get good money. Maybe make that 10. 25 million for Zeno de Bast. He will be really good for us. And it's 10 now. And then look when the money's coming out. 2030, we've got 2 million coming out. Isn't Kabasi cheaper? I don't think he's interested. I can check Pau Kabasi, but he's not always great because he's so young. And no, he's not cheaper. And he's not better. He might be better eventually, but he's 20 million now. And I imagine he's not interested at all. No. Just to show you the full... I'll show you all the way through there, but no is the answer. Wacom have made an offer to line Mikic. Well, I can reject that myself, can't I? 500k for this guy. All right. Okay, maybe not. I don't want Husam Awar. I will reject that one. Tell you what, I'm just going to save it, chat, because I found something out the other day. There is a switch on my wall behind my desk that isn't a plug. It's just a switch. And it turns off all of the plugs in this room. And I accidentally kicked it the other day. And I always like play like with my feet on the wall and stuff. like when I'm sat here, and I turned off everything. So, and I just touched it then, and then it, yeah, so I'm just going to save it because I did just touch it then accidentally. Right, what's this? Mikic loan, reject. Please remind me to save every so often because I feel like that could become an issue. You can get like switch covers and stuff, can't you? I might actually need to get one. Right, regular starter Zeno de Bast. Oh my word, he doesn't want anything. I need to get rid of this. I'm not selling it for 33 mil. I will give you a better wage to get rid of that. He wants 11k a week. Done. Save the game. I did just do it now, but sure. I don't know what that was for. Ah, it's for Sergio Gomez. Excellent. Just get a plant pot. It doesn't really... It's quite high up the wall. I'll show you it. I'll show you it. I can do that. Again, if there's a tangent, we'll go for it. If there's a tangent, we will find it. Be careful with your touching of your switch. I will... Yes. So, it's that one there. Look, obviously, this is my plug. This is my good cable management at the moment for my lights. That's the normal plug that everything is plugged into. But the one on the right is that one there. Can I zoom in on this? Can. This one is just the fuse, I guess, for the entire room. And I kick it constantly because it's right where I put my feet. These feet. There they are. Foot shot. People pay lots of money for that. That is the most old man thing I think I've ever seen, by the way. How old does that foot look? The movable cam is a good addition to the stream, isn't it? It is. It is. Not sure what I've come back to here. Yeah, nice slippers. I do need some new ones. Didn't want to buy any because I thought I might get some for Christmas. Didn't. So, yeah. I was talking about an actual switch. Yeah. That's quite dad content, isn't it? That's just a natural defensive mid reflex. Anyways, football time. Enjoy. Enjoy. Enjoy, Will. I'll see you soon. You got some great fat face slippers for Christmas. I just got a fat face. Because of all the food. Right. Decline that. Carry on, I think. Gabri Vegas, do you still want that much money? Yeah, no, not doing that. My, you're sharp today. Thank you. Thank you. Right, we've got a game coming up. This is weird. Better go to this. Or pretend that didn't happen. What? Pretend what didn't happen? See what I did there? Right, are we not going to sign our boy? When's Tobias leaving? Durakovic, right. Give me £1. This is not an outrageous thing to ask for, by the way. You're offering for a player. I will sell this player to you if you give me £1 for him. Ridiculous. The ridiculous stubbornness from Servette. Ridiculous. £1 is what I asked for. Right, we're signing Tobias. Which is a bit annoying because Mikic now hasn't gone the other way. I've got a good one coming through, lads. It's Mikic. It just hasn't gone through yet. This feels like an important rite of passage, though. Vinicius Tobias playing for this team, I think, is something that was bound to happen. What number can I give him? 23. Try 25p. I don't think I can. But that's ridiculous, isn't it? Right, getting registered. Right, Leone wanted to be registered, so I've registered Leone. Do you know what? I'll register Baymon Baroda as well, even though Beyond's not even here. Oh, he is. Hello. Literally the last message in the chat. Right there. Hello, Beyond. Good morning. Hope you're well. Right. Gonzalez is also in. Happy days. A £1 million signing. Send you. Beautiful. Do you not need to be registered? I assume not. Good squad player to have. Salzburg have won. They're still 2 points behind us, though. What's this game you speak of? I know. Covenantia still hasn't signed a new contract for us, has he? I'd like him to, please. He's got bids of all sorts bidding for him. probably shouldn't have let his contract get down to the point where other teams could make offers for him, but we are where we are. You could go your own way. Beyond's not here. Okay, fair enough then.
Follow me.
Right, I don't know if we're going to have time for this game. I need to go and put my head in some steam or something. What else can you do to try and get rid of a cold, chat? Genuinely asking. And then how do I make sure it doesn't come back? Because it's so annoying. You know when you've got a cold and you don't feel well and everything you do just feels like more effort? That's where I'm at with everything at the moment. It's not ideal. Manuka honey. Just got to ride it out. I've had some honey. I don't think I've got Manuka honey. Vitamin C. Yeah, I need to get some more multivits, I think. I did stop taking those. Not stop. I just ran out of them. So I need to get some more of those, actually. Oh, I did an ASOS order yesterday, chat. No, it arrived yesterday. Guess where it arrived? Guess where my ASOS order arrived yesterday? Yep, my old house. Which is bloody annoying. Yep. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm actually in London next week. So I think one of my friends who live nearby is going to go pick it up. And then I can go pick it up from him when I have time. But because I'm actually in London Wednesday, Thursday next week. I practically chugged orange juice when I had COVID on doctor's orders. Yeah, I think I need to have some more orange juice. What kind of all these things I've been trying to do, it's just not working. It arrived at the second house. No, that's the problem. I do not own that house. Which is an issue. Lonely day. You did that with an FM shirt when you moved to... Yeah, I did. The FM shirt arrived at the old house. I didn't ever get that shirt, I don't think. But they cancelled it and sent me another one. Even though I think it had arrived at the old house. To be fair, I think that's because they did it without asking for the new address or something like that, wasn't it? Ask the Vrank's bid. I don't want to sell you. I could see if they'll give me silly money, though. See? They didn't offer enough, mate. It wasn't... I didn't say no. They just didn't offer enough. Oh, Tobias was captain, was he? Cool. Prominentia captain. It is kickball time. As always, chat. Remember, please do not spoil. We've got 5 minutes, right? Please do not spoil. Right, I'm going to play this game against Luzerne because we haven't played a Wolfsberger game this stream. So we're going to do that. I need a right back. Don't currently have one. You can go on the bench. Actually, who is going to play right back? Comanensia is going to have to, isn't he? Actually, Jasic is right-footed. So then Comanensia can play left back. And then we'll play Altanashvili in midfield. That kind of works.
Okay.
And then I can put you on the bench. Like that. Any other changes? Did I sign anybody else? Yasser Espria. Should I start him? I feel like that's fun to start him, right? Mateta and Trasoldi. This guy could be a good left back, by the way. 20 years old. Who says no? How do you get the sim match? It's part of my... the instant result thing's part of my skin, Ollie. The skin is linked in the chat there. Good left back. I think so. Oh, I'm going to play it. You made me nearly click it then. Oh, I can pick another sub. Well done. Klasko to die. You're on the bench. Yeah, modern age. We were talking about it earlier. I think at the end of this season, we need to make a bit of a decision on whether we add Wolves. Because if things go the way that they're going, if we're like winning this league easily and challenging at the top of the Bundesliga, I think we need the third team to inject an extra little thing into the save. So I think we might do Wolves maybe in the summer. We'll see. Oh, it's snowy. Snow is falling all around it. Look at Jean-Philippe Mateta. What a glorious man. I think we might be on... no, we're not. We are on TV. Thought we were going to be in 2D for a second there. We're not. Oh. Right. Here we go. We are in white. Boom, 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 boom. Mateta's in my room. I'm terrified now. What is gonna happen now? Aspria. Trasoldi. He might be off. The flag's up. Was that the song? I think I might have got the song wrong there. I think he's off. He was. Paul Wanner, free kicks, shoots, over. I don't know why I'm commentating on this. I'm fine. I am fine. Commandantsia. Oh, they've lit a flare. Because of course they have. Oh, just changed my light there by turning on my TV. Right, let's get this game. Is it BT? That's even better. Discovery Plus. Even better. I think that's just a fire being put out in the stand. It could possibly be, yeah. Could possibly be. What happened there? Commandantsia just stopped. Did you see that? Right. No spoilers, chat, for football. Brandon Austin. Isn't he... I feel like I've used him or seen him on FM quite a lot. With 1-0 down to Luzerne. What's going on? No, that's better than having to find alternative means of watching the game, I mean. If it's on Discovery Plus, that means it's actually available to me. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I know you do. There is mild concern here as we go 1-0 down to FC Luzerne here. It might even be 2. I'm going to shout at them. I'm going to berate them. Here we go. Yasser Aspria on debut to Trasoldi. He's got Mateta in the middle. He's shot. Should have crossed it. Should have passed it, I think, there. You could get sacked in the mountains here. I don't think we'll get sacked, considering we're top of the league. But yeah, do need to be a bit careful. It should be a really fun game, actually, between these two, shouldn't it? I will be making myself and maybe... How many lemon sips can you have a day? Because I need my next one. Today's been fun, though, chat. Good stream. Thank you for hanging out, despite the fogginess of my brain. It's been good fun. Back again tomorrow. We'll do another one. Krivak's going to equalise. Mateta's offside again, isn't he? You get his out in the mountains. Garlic and ginger. Is garlic helpful as well, fat man? I know ginger is. What's going on here? Someone looks like they've died. Livramento. Oh, it was nothing. Bergval loves the yellow card, doesn't he? I don't think he got booked for that one, but Bergval loves a yellow. Right. Any subs at half time? Garlic's a really good natural healer. But I did have a lot of garlic actually yesterday in my pasta. Doesn't seem to be working. That's all right. Right, Jasic. Here we go. Can we get ourselves a win here, please? I don't want to lose to Luzerne in the one game we play with you. Wolfsberger. Menencia. Thank you as well. Needed someone this morning. You helped. Oh, good. My pleasure. Thank you for being here. That's a lovely finish, one. He's off. Someone was offside. You need a lemon and ginger tea with lots of honey. I actually do have that. I might go and make that now. It's rather than another lemp sip. I might go and do that. Lemon, garlic, ginger, and honey tea. I might leave the garlic out of that. I'm gonna go and make. I've got actual lemon and honey. No, lemon and ginger tea bags. Let's do Brunner on, because that is not great from Trasoldi, 6.1. Probably the worst he's played all year. I think that's really it, though. If you go to Asda, see if you can get Manuka honey. It's expensive, isn't it, though? Does it really help? Manuka honey's like, wow, like 16 quid or something, though, isn't it? Garlic is surprisingly nice in tea. Is it actually? This is coming from someone who accidentally made all of my soda stream bottles taste of garlic, and now I can't use my soda stream. So I might avoid that. Is one as Kulusevski had the armband? I don't know. Kulusevski's very good though, isn't he? That's maybe really saying the obvious there, but he's very good. Right, Mora's going to get us a goal. We're actually going to lose here. Eating spicy stuff from my experience helps. Yeah, someone said that. I might get a curry tonight. And then I'm going to do a roast tomorrow because I've got some beef that I was going to do for Christmas that I didn't do. That's my plans. And then Cav wants to do the podcast after the Liverpool game tomorrow, and I don't know if my voice is going to work. Mateta, he's off. Oh, he's missed anyway. He was on. Right, that was the chance. That was the chance. We lost. Okay, great work. We did 2 games today. We lost them both. Great doing business with you, chat. We'll leave it there for today. I'll drop a save. Yeah, football. I didn't say anything, but football. That was a great stream. That actually was a great stream. I love doing transfer stuff, like the silly, stupid stuff that we do. Of like trying to look for a left back when we're looking for a midfielder that can play left back and stuff. Good fun. That was a really fun stream. Sorry it's slightly shorter, but the football's on now, and you'll notice I'm not feeling great, and there could be more. It's not like we just have to do the weekends anymore. I'll be back tomorrow, and we'll do more transfer stuff because the window will still be open. I'll be back tomorrow, and we will continue probably losing games. And yeah, I'm going to go and like lie down or something. I don't know. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. Love you guys to bits. One quick plug. In fact, I should do this because you might be able to sort this right now this second. If you go to !covering90, do me a favor and do that in the chat. Because to show you here, the channel now has, this is my one last plug before the end. The channel has 991 subscribers. You guys could literally get that there right now. If you're not subscribed to this channel, you might even be able to tick us over to 1,000, which could be quite fun to finish things off. I'll leave that to you, and I will leave you guys with a fond farewell. But have a lovely rest of your Saturdays. See you tomorrow morning. Love you all to bits. Legends. Can't wait for the rest of this month and months going onwards. You'll see why. Video out Monday, but you also sort of know why. Love you. Have a lovely rest of your day. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye. Bye-bye. Say bye now. Love you. I've said that a lot there, didn't I? Just, go and get covering 90 to 1,000. We've got 992 now. Have a good rest of the day. Bye now. Bye-bye.